Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Elizabeth and this is The Joyful Sojourn, a community of people that love stationery and planning and doing things creatively on paper. And if that sounds like your kind of people, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. I am a member of the ambassador team for Archer and Olive, which means I get items early to review and play with and share with you so that you can decide whether or not you want to pick something up. This is the winter release collection. Now, I don't have everything here, but I have a good amount of items. So make sure you are checking out the Archer and Olive website for even more things. I did not get everything, but I have a couple of collections here and some accessories. So the release is on November 5th at 9 a.m. Central Time. I will leave my affiliate link down in the description box, which you can use to route to the website. My discount code for you for 10% off of your purchase is Joyful10. That works on everything on the Archer and Olive website, even at sale priced items. Joyful10 will save you 10% off of your purchase, so keep that handy. It does not work on subscriptions, so that is the one exception. But everything I'm showing today is not a subscription. It is not the Advent box. It is not the quarterly box. This is just items a la carte on the website November 5th, and so that Joyful10 discount code will work for you. What we're going to do is let's start with the reusable tote. I also have a vegan leather tote here sitting next to me. We'll just look at that last. I just want to make sure that's out of the way because it is a large, beautiful tote. So we will look at that at the end. Let's take a look at some of the accessory items. No, let's look at some collections first. And if timestamps are helpful, maybe I should do timestamps in the description box. But we're going to take a look at the winter memo pad. We've got a collage paper pad. We have two new colors of the Legacy inks. I didn't open anything except for the inks and the acrylic stamps to do a little mock-up color swatching, and you could see the way that these stamps perform on a page. So I do have samples of these I'm going to show. And then I have two collections here. I have the lamppost collection, which I'm the most excited about from this release. The lamppost collection I saw a sneaky peek of, and it is chef's kiss. So I've got the sticker set, I've got a notebook, and I have the washi tape. I also have the Snowdrops Collection. So I've got a notebook, stickers, and washi tape. So that's what we're going to get. Oh, plus that, the large vegan leather tote. And I have this resealable tote or reusable tote, which we'll start off with. And then, I guess we'll do accessories after that. No, we're going to do the collections. Oh my gosh, I'm all over the place, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. This is the story. So every release, Archer and Olive has been dropping these reusable totes. I kid you not, it's the most, well, it's the lowest cost item on their website at $5. And it is the bag that I use the most in my life. I have one from every release and I use it every day. I use it for putting things in my car. I use it for taking things to my daughter's daycare. It holds so much, and I've been in planner mode, and so I've been donating various like planners and stuff to my communities, and these reusable totes hold very heavy notebooks and planners. I'm just going to open this guy up to show you. It's a very simple $5 reusable tote. And it just holds so much. And every season the design changes. So for this winter season, we have this beautiful snowflake pattern. And I'm just a big fan of these shopping totes. So I wholeheartedly recommend. I'm telling you, these hold so well. We're talking like heavy stuff I've been carting around this fall, and I've been using the Halloween and the Forest Findings reusable totes, and they have been a lifesaver. And the length of the straps are really nice as well. So I would say if you are an Archer and Olive enthusiast, or even if you're new to Archer and Olive and you're just going to pick up one notebook, get the reusable tote just so you can try it. It's just really handy. One of those bags that you keep in the car, and it's just reliable and will hold all the things. So first item is the reusable tote. I think I am going to jump over to these smaller accessories, which I have not opened yet. So let's take a look at the packaging for winter 2025. Really pretty snowflake pattern. This one has like a nice, fun, hollow metallic on it. And this one has, looks like silver metallic. I have not opened any of the items in this release other than the stamps and the inks because I wanted to pre-swatch those. So you will be getting my true first impressions of all of these items. This memo pad is something that I've really been enjoying from every release. It's a small little dot grid notepad that is really good for just throwing in your purse, taking on the go. It's got dot grid paper. It is not 160 GSM. It's a little bit thinner, which means it's really great for, oh, that's pretty. That is very pretty. Really good for, oh, hold on. My air conditioner is on. We're a hot mess. Hot Mess Express today. Really pretty. It's a thinner dot grid paper, so you can use it for just everyday notes, or you can pull it out, rip it out, and use it as additional dot grid or tip-ins or little peekaboos in your notebooks, and they're not going to add a ton of extra weight. So it is a nice, generous memo pad here. We have a, what I think is a buckram cover. And this has been a welcomed addition to every release. I hope that they keep doing these. I have been loving collecting these, and I do use them all the time. So if you haven't tried their little mini memo pads, I wholeheartedly recommend. This one is really pretty with your silver foiling, and it's just a good like pocket notebook. So that is the memo pad in this release. Ooh, it looked hollow for a second. It is hollow. Hello. I totally missed that. I thought it looked more silver, but pretty. So that is the memo pad in the winter 2025 release. Let's take a look at the collage pads. Really been enjoying these as well. And if you are at a loss for how to use the collage paper pads, have no fear. I did recently do a, oh, that's pretty. I did recently film a project for Archer and Olive about ideas for how to use collage pads. I don't know when they're gonna, it could be 3 months from now that they post it, but I am doing some, hopefully some helpful content around collage pads. So this is the collage paper pad. It has 48 sheets, which means it's probably going to repeat some of the designs. This is a B6 size, which means it will fit perfectly in a B6 notebook. It fits beautifully in an A5 if you're using the whole sheet. Just pop it down in the center, adorn it with stickers and washi tape, and you've got a good look. But 9 times out of 10, I am, oh, that's cute. 9 times out of 10, I'm actually ripping these pages and throwing them down like washi. Very kind of junk journaling. So we're gonna just flip through this guy really quickly so we can see the designs. Make sure we can see this. And it's very wintry. Wintry collage papers. The designs are quite different. So we go from some like garland to some watercolor trees to some still life, and then some like winter villages. That's cute. Oh, I love lamppost. A little wink and a nod to what we've got this release. Love the squirrel. I love these sheets. You can pull out the whole sheet, and then cut it down to size around the images. Ooh, that's pretty. Got nice foiling on that one. You guys see that pretty well? Oh yeah, that looks great. This you could easily punch out or cut out the snowflakes if you want to, or just rip it up. Got some tree pattern. I love the mix of like still life, real life with more like whimsical. That's really pretty. Very pretty. I love that. Some more metallic. Ooh, this is split into 3 different images. Love that. Oh, snowflake. And like icicles. And then we're going to repeat twice. So that is your collage paper pad for winter. Very pretty. I think we should do just get the accessories out of the way, and then we'll do the collections. Let's jump over to the inks and the stamps. I think there is 1 stamp set in this collection, and there are 2 new ink pads. So we have the new formula of inks from Archer and Olive. It's called the Legacy ink. I've really been enjoying these. The color is nice. The colors they've released have been beautiful. Their dry time is fast. A massive improvement from the original ink pads that they used to have. Definitely recommend the Legacy ink. So we have it in Periwinkle, which is a very soft blue. You'll see it swatched in just a second. And Raspberry, which is much more vibrant. Very pretty. They are all archival quality, fast drying, waterproof, fade proof, acid free, non-toxic pigment inks. And then we have the acrylic stamps in the Snow and Stillness collection. I kid you not, this might be my favorite of all the winter stamps they've done over the years. This one is my favorite. It is so pretty. And I do have some swatches here. I wonder if I can, we'll just go this way. Nope, we'll go like this. And then I'll show you what they look like on paper. So we've got some icicles, some trees, snowflakes. These are snowflake bullets, trees, a snowman, some deer, more snowflakes. Look at this house right in the center. A frame, a lamp post, some brush. It is so pretty. Actually, I wonder if I can, here, we'll just throw it down on this envelope. I know that's not very cute, but that is the set for Snow and Stillness. And I'm going to pull this guy back out and show you what they look like. So I've got a traveler's notebook here that I've been really bad at keeping up with logging collections. And so I want to be better about it moving forward, especially in this next year with Archer and Olive. But I wanted to show you here the two different colors of the Legacy inks. So we have the raspberry. It is a bright raspberry. And then periwinkle, which isn't a match totally with the packaging. So I wouldn't trust packaging in general. It's much more of a smoky gray blue compared to what you see on the packaging itself. Hopefully you can see that difference, but it is beautiful. So those are the two ink colors, and I did them solid down here so you could see them. And then I buffed them up here with a dauber, and I really like the way the periwinkle blends into the raspberry. They create a really pretty purple in the seam, which is nice. And then I swatched out a bunch of stamps, just creating a little scene. So we've got the icicles, the house, 3 different styles of snowflakes, the individual deers, the snowman, the lamp post, the frame, and then the tree. I think the only, what stamps did I not swatch out? I haven't put this in my larger swatch book. I'll have to do that off camera. But we do have a floral here. I feel like I need a notepad to show this a little bit better. Hold on. Throw this guy down. So I did not swatch this guy or this guy or this guy or this guy, but it's just more snowflakes and like sparkles. And this floral is really, really pretty. But here you can see how they perform. And I did use the black Legacy ink for the images. So if you haven't tried their black ink and you're going to place an order in the winter release, consider getting their black. It's my favorite. And yeah, really love this. So hopefully you can see potential here. We're going to come back to this when we're swatching out our washi tapes in the collections. And this traveler's notebook I'm using to swatch collections. So whether it's a sub box, an advent box, or a release, I'm trying to create cute little pages that really capture the essence of the designs. And it's just a fun way to get some creative play in to romanticize my life and my stationery collection. Most of my stamp swatches, well, all of my stamp swatches for the complete sheets are in a B5 notebook. This is really for collections, just a mix of washi and pens and stamps from collections, getting them in a decorative page. So I really like the Traveler's Notebook for that. So that is the acrylic stamps in Snow and Stillness. And then the Periwinkle and Raspberry Legacy inks. And I did a deep dive of the Archer and Olive inks a couple of releases ago when they did that. And if you want to see that one, let me know and I will link it in the description box so that you guys can see. I mean, I test out these inks, do dry time and all of that. And if you want to see that, let me know and I will link it in the description box. Okay, so we're going to keep this guy nearby because we are going to open up some collections with washi tape and we'll swatch them in my traveler's notebook. Let's start with the lamppost, which is, I already know, my favorite of the collections. I believe there are 5 designs of notebooks in this release. I believe it's 5, and I received 2. So make sure you are checking out the Archer and Olive website, their blogs, so you can see the other designs. But let's take a look at lamppost. We'll start with the sticker set. So sticker sets will come with a set of 2 matching sticker sheets. And this is going to give us a really good hint at what the notebook is going to look like. Love this color, by the way. Very pretty. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. So here is the lamppost sticker set. It is lovely. It's a bunch of lampposts and it is giving me Narnia vibes. It's giving me Narnia vibes and I am here for it. Or like British city vibes. And it is lovely. I love this. I love that we have a mix of individual lampposts and lights plus ones, you know, in front of the houses and the gates, the bridge. Very pretty. So this is your lamppost sticker set. Love this. Let's take a look at the washi. All of this is giving us little winks and nods to what the notebook's going to look like. So here's our decorative tape in lamppost. We have 4, totally ripped that, 4 different washi designs. This is my first time seeing these. Oh my goodness, that is very pretty. Let's go ahead and actually swatch these out. So our first one is, let's do this one. We have a lot of the images from the stickers. So we've got the bridge with the lamppost. We've got trees, a gate, lots of trees. So we're repeating the bridge and the gate with the lights. So I'm going to rip off a piece of this and I'm going to do it kind of cutesy. Do we want the bridge or let's do the bridge. So I'm going to rip off some of this and some of this and throw this guy right here. Pretty. So there is our first tape. Let's take a look at this one. A nice neutral with gold foil design. This is like a really pretty deep teal. That's really pretty. Very, very pretty. That's our second one. Let's check out the third one. Ooh, I think I'm gonna like this one. This is like nighttime with some gold foiling. Very pretty. Really, really pretty. Let's throw this guy right here. And the last one, looks like we've got some cones and wreaths and lights with some snowflakes too. Throw this guy right there. All right, so these are the 4 washi in the lamppost set. Pretty. I love the lamppost vibes. I think it's lovely. Let's take a look at the lamppost notebook. I got this in the B5 size, but it's going to come in all of your classic Archer and Olive sizes, the B5, the A5, the 8x8, the B6, the Traveler's Notebook. I believe the A5 size will also have the option of lined and blank, if you would prefer that. So here is our cover. Look at that. So pretty. Snow and stillness is the theme. And you'll see this with every notebook in a collection. It's going to have the name of the collection, so Snow and Stillness. And then it's going to have an icon of what is on the notebook. So the B6 lamppost is going to be buckram, 112 pages of 160 GSM paper. Oh my goodness. Man, the simplicity of this. It's giving Mr. Tumnus vibes. I love this. I love. It is as beautiful as I had hoped. This is buckram, so it's got a little bit of a texture feel to it, but also like a coating on it. So it's a little bit textured, but slippery as well. And oh, we've got some snowflake here up at the top. Blank on the back. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Debossed here with silver foiling, which looks white because of the notebook and because it's snow, but it is silver foiling. Oh my gosh. And this in the B6 size is so pretty. Oh, I love this. So this is our lamppost. Unexpected with our trees on the inside. Silver foil trees. This is, again, our 160 GSM dot grid 5mm spacing. We have our ribbons, our bookmarks, 2 of them in a soft powder blue or periwinkle color with a silver ampersand weighted charm on one of them. When we get to the back, we have a big pocket folder here and elastic pen loop. Well, she's a beaut, a real beaut. I love this color. It is like a very dusty light blue. Very pretty. And I love it in the B6 size. I'm just a fan of the B6 size. I'm a fan of the smaller page count and just the way the B6 feels in the hand, being a little bit slimmer and a little bit smaller of a footprint. It just is, yeah. I think it's my favorite size. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Let's open up the Snowdrops collection and we'll get, let me open this just so we get rid of some of the glare. So we are able to identify sizes and designs that we might be interested in. I don't remember what Snowdrops look like, but I do remember hearing that the Snowdrop notebook has a new style or method of cover process, and I'm all about sharing things that are new, so that's why I opted for Snowdrop. Let's take a look at the stickers, and just want to point out that I love that the colors are changing for the different collections, so I wonder what the other envelope colors are for the other notebooks, but I love these colors together. So pretty. So that was the lamppost one, and then this is the Snowdrops sticker set. So again, 2 sheets in your sticker set. Ooh, oh boy. Unexpected. This paper, let me get in here so you can see it. I don't know if you guys can tell. This paper is definitely a, hold on. We got to be thorough here. Okay, so here is your typical paper. I don't know why this looked different to me. Well, it is. So this is more of a stark white, like a true white. the sticker paper, not that it matters much because these are solid, is leans a little bit more warm toned. And then look at these stickers. They're raised, like they're like stamped on the page. That is very different. And it is so pretty. Look at the colors. I love these soft, like mauve tones. Even this one. See how it's punched into the paper? So you can see it goes all the way down into the back. That is really pretty. So you can see how that's punched. Beautiful. What a beautiful sticker sheet. And you get 2 of them, so you don't have to hoard your stash. You can use them. I mean, look at that. Oh my gosh. Wow. Really pretty. So there is your Snowdrops sticker set. Wow. I think I was expecting snowflakes because it's snowdrops. I wasn't expecting florals, but I'm not mad at it because these are so pretty. I love that they're bringing a different design here, or different style of sticker. I think that's really fun. Let's take a look at the decorative tapes in the Snowdrops. And we will swatch them again in my swatch book. Oh, pretty. Okay, this is definitely like winter, a way to do winter florals. Winter, botanical winter, is that a thing? They're making it a thing, and I am not mad at it. Okay, so let's swatch these guys. And I'm going to maybe change things up and do them up here. So here's our first one. This one's got a little bit of hollow on it, unexpected. You see that? Little holographic, like flowers. Might be able to see it a little bit better once we get it swatched out. Let's get them all swatched out and then I'll come back. Pretty, like vine with flowers in a soft purple. What color is this notebook gonna be? This I know I saw the front of, but I truly do not remember what it looks like. This is lovely. Love the thickness on this. This is a good washi for ripping. Yeah, definitely like winter white florals. Pretty. And then the last one. Swatch this guy out. All right, so this is the Snowdrops washi. Very simple, very elegant, very clean, just a little bit of foiling on this top one. These washies are highly rippable, which is my favorite. That is really nice. And I feel like they could be all season as well. This one is definitely like winter washi. This is all year round. Beautiful. So that is the Snowdrops washi. Let's take a look at the Snowdrops notebook, and then I can share with you the new vegan leather tote bag, large tote bag, which I'm very excited about because they've done scalloped topped tote bags in the past, but this is the first one I've ever had. So okay, so here is our box for Snow and Stillness. There's our floral, which is the floral we saw on the stamp set. So they're definitely combining elements of all of the different collections into one stamp set. This is a cotton cover. Ooh, 192 pages, 160 GSM, and this is in the A5 size. We ready? Have not seen this. Don't remember what it's supposed to look like. I'm going to pull this back and then look down. Oh. Wow. Okay. What's new about this is it's the cotton cover, which they've been doing more leather, more vegan leather, more buckram. It's been a hot minute, I think, since we've had a cotton cover. They've never had a debossing on a cotton cover. I think that is what is unique about this. Holy moly. It gives like a embroidered look to it, even though it's debossed. Do you guys see that? Wow. That is pretty. This is another all year notebook. So it's in the winter release, but I don't think you would look at this and go, oh, I can only use it in the winter. It's a winter release. Look at that. Let me get up real close so you can see that cotton cover. Pretty. Look at the sides. Wow. It's going to be blank on the back. Debossing on the front on a cotton cover. Wow. This is a light mint. It is, I mean, it's not white. It's definitely mint, but it is subtle, like a subtle mint. Beautiful. Inside cover, we have a soft metallic blue, like a blue-gray. And again, 5mm dot grid with a little bit of a margin on it. We have a sewn stitching, 192 pages. We have 2 bookmarks, one with a weighted ampersand in silver. And per the usual, big pocket in the back and a elastic pen loop. Holy moly. This is very pretty. Now, if I get my daughter's hands on it, it's going to get dirty. So just keep that in mind. You're going to want to really care for this well. You could also get a cover for it. So Archer and Olive does sell clear covers. This is one, the cotton is one that I would definitely put a cover on just to make sure it doesn't get dirty. But my gosh, that is gorgeous. Holy moly. It's lighter in person than I'm seeing on the viewfinder. It is a lighter mint green than what you might even be seeing. Wow, that is very pretty. So that is Snowdrops. I know for certain that there will be, I don't remember all of the designs, but there is a winter storybook design that is a beloved cover style. And I wonder if I don't think I have my daughter's from last year, but the bubblegum pink with the holographic snowflake, that snowflake storybook design, there is an iteration of that in this release as well, if that is your vibe. Okay, the last item we are going to look at is a tote bag. Oh my gosh. So there's feet on the bottom. Have they always had feet on the bottom? So I was so excited when I saw this in my box. I have never received or purchased their large tote. They had a brown version of this vegan leather brown color years ago, and they are bringing back this large tote design with the scallop top, and I'm so excited. It's in a beautiful sage color. I'm going to have to leave more information about this in the description box because I don't know dimensions, but we can talk about some of the details here. So first of all, big, large, open tote. It's going to come with a setup. Well, it's one tassel, but with 2, it splits here, right? So, and I was thinking you could take this off and move it somewhere else, but the slit here doesn't open wide enough to slide the charms through. So you'd have to get kind of creative if you wanted to put these charms somewhere else. But let me just show you if I can get this plastic off. Maybe not. Maybe it'll take too much work. But, oh wait, here we go. Look at this beautiful metal charm of a snowflake. How pretty is that? It's blue and white. And then the other charm is your classic. This one might take a little bit more work to take off, but it is a classic silver ampersand. How lovely is that? So this is the large tote with the snowflake charm. Let's actually go into the bag. The strap length is nice. I'm a bigger chesty gal, and I was able to tuck this under my arm very comfortably. So very much appreciate that. Let's go this way. Actually, yeah, let's go and do this. I'm going to take out the packaging. So on the inside wall, we have 2 pockets here, and they are elastic up at the top and they are gusseted. So you can really throw some stuff in here and it expand out. We have our tag, Archer and Olive tag, designed in the US and ethically made in China. Then we have on this side 1 full pocket. Look at that, with an elastic band. Really pretty pattern. And big open tote bag. Now I want to see how some of these notebooks might fit. So a traveler's notebook is going to fit easily on the split pocket side. Let me see. This is a B5 planner, so she is huge. Let's just put a B5 planner in here if it'll fit. It will if you go vertically. So there is a B5 planner. B5 notebook will fit, and still you'll have like 2 inches up at the top of protection here. So there's a B5. And the fact that, sorry guys, the fact that this won't fit makes me think though that an A5 would fit this way. It does. So an A5 will fit inside that pocket. Let's see what other sizes. I've got a pocket notebook here. Obviously this little guy is going to fit just fine in that other pocket. So you can really fill this up. You could put in at least 5 to 6 notebooks. We're not even including, well, if you put like 1 in here, 1 in each of these, there's 3, 4, 5. Actually, let's put the planner back in here just for example. So we've got a B5, packaging for a B6, packaging for an A5. Here's another packaging for an A5. So we know the A5 is going to fit. Collage paper pad. We could put this way. Memo pad could fit in with the pocket guy there. Obviously, the more you add to it, the heavier it's going to get. But let me just pick this up for a second. It doesn't feel too heavy, shockingly. Shockingly does not feel too heavy with a B5 notebook, 2 A5 notebooks, a B6 notebook, a traveler's notebook, a memo pad, a pocket notebook, a collage paper pad, and we still have room for, hold on, here is an Archer and Olive pouch that is packed to the brim. Pack that in there. Holy moly, that fits a lot. Sorry, we're moving things around. That fits a lot, and it is still comfortable on my body. Now, what they didn't send me that I think if you love this color and you are loving the design of this, there is going to be a pouch, a really pretty pouch that's got a zip top in this same color. So if you wanted to have a matching set of like a pen and accessory pouch to go inside this tote bag, then you could get them both. This would be such a cool gift. If you want to treat someone to something super special, my gosh, get them this tote with the pouch and a notebook. A notebook, maybe some washi. I want to show you guys one more thing before we wrap up this video. And that is what I noticed when I brought the bag over. There's feet on the bottom of this tote bag. I don't know why more people don't design tote bags with feet, because us folks are probably laying our bags down on the floor. Look, we have feet, and they've got little protective covers on. I'm going to leave those on. But we have 4 feet for the bottom. So as you are setting this down on the ground, if you have to, it is standing up on the feet. So this is the large tote with the snowflake charm. I love it. I've always wanted an Archer and Olive bag with the scallop top. It's just like signature Archer and Olive. So pretty. I think this would be really lovely both in the winter and in the spring, like an Easter bag. Springtime, the colors are perfect. So that also is in the release with that pouch that I mentioned. Sorry, I don't have that to show you. That is everything, friends. We're all crooked. That is everything I have to show you. So we looked at the Snow and Stillness Collection, 2 different design types with the lamppost, the snowdrop. We looked at the different inks and stamps, the tote bag, the reusable tote bag. That's everything I have to show you. There will be more items in this release, like I said, so check out the Archer and Olive website, linked in the description box, and you can see what all is releasing on November 5th. Joyful 10 will save you 10% off of your purchase. Thank you for your support and encouragement. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Come hang out with me over on Instagram. My handle is The Joyful Sojourn. And if you want to hang out with me again, I sure hope that you do. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Until next time, friends, God bless you. God bless you and keep you. Do something creative today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.